The Civil Rights Act of 1968, hidden truths about Indigenous identity and the fight for recognition. Civil Rights Act of 1968 is often celebrated for its fair housing provisions, but did you know it also addressed American Indian rights? This landmark legislation was meant to protect Indigenous people under the U.S. Constitution, but for those misclassified as Black through paper genocide, it did little to restore their true identities. Stay with us and subscribe to uncover the hidden truths about this law and its impact on Indigenous recognition. For centuries, dark-skinned Indigenous Americans were reclassified as Black, erasing their tribal identity and severing them from their land and sovereignty. Paper genocide ensured that many Indigenous people no longer existed on paper as American Indians, leaving them unrecognized and unprotected. Even with the Civil Rights Act of 1968, these misclassified individuals were left out of the protections it offered to federally recognized tribes. Segregated housing policies and discriminatory lending practices targeted Indigenous families forced into urban areas, denying them opportunities for homeownership and economic stability. This law was supposed to protect all Indigenous people, but it failed to restore the identities of those who were erased through racial reclassification. My ancestors were labeled Black on paper, but we never forgot who we are. This is our land, and we're still fighting for recognition. The Civil Rights Act of 1968 was a step forward, but it didn't undo the damage caused by centuries of erasure and misclassification. For many Indigenous people, the fight for recognition and justice continues to this day. The Civil Rights Act of 1968 marked progress, but it's only part of the story. We must continue to challenge the false narratives that erased our history and fight for the recognition we deserve. Subscribe to our channel and like this post to join the movement for truth, justice, and the restoration of our Indigenous identity.